Hello student, welcome to my class. The lesson we are going to learn today is about language focus. This is strand and indicator of this lesson. Okay student, please look on the board. Coronavirus. Should we all be wearing face masks now? What did we learn from the previous lesson? Can you tell me? How to protect yourself from COVID-19, right? Next, who want to share? You? How to wear face mask? Really? Do you remember? Sure? Are you sure? Good. Next, who want to share the answer? You? How the COVID-19 spread to others, right? Okay. All of us know that wearing face masks is very important nowadays. Do you have face mask with you? Okay. All of you wear face mask, right? Good. Okay. Next, I will show you the conversation and let's discuss what are they talking about. Okay, student, please look at this conversation. Okay. I will give you 2 minutes to read this conversation. And after that, please tell me the main idea of this conversation. Okay, students, please tell me the main idea of this conversation. Who want to share first? You? It's about face mask, right? And you? Are friends talking about face mask, right? Okay, good. Okay, students, let's look back to the conversation. You will see 2 red sentences. The first one is, I lost my mask. The second one is, I lost my yesterday too. Can you see the difference? Let's discuss later. Okay? Let's look at these sentences and find how they are different. I have lost my mask. I lost my mask yesterday. Please tell me the difference between the first one and the second one. You see the difference between have lost and lost, right? Anything else? No? Okay, that's fine, don't worry. Let's move to next examples. I have used the same mask since last month. I used all of my masks last week. Can you see the difference between these sentences? You can see that the first sentence you have used, and the second one use only used, right? They are different in form, right? Good. Okay. The lesson that we are going to learn today is about present perfect tense. Okay, let's start with the present perfect tense. นะครับเดี๋ยวเรามาดู present perfect tense กันก่อนนะครับ Okay next it's about form and function of present perfect tense This is the example I have lost my mask I is subject right have lost is a verb of this sentence and my mask is an object right Okay next I will show you the form of present perfect for affirmative You see start with subject and you use have or has plus past participle plus object about negative subject plus have or has not plus past participle plus object and interrogative or question have had plus subject plus past participle plus object นักเรียนครับ past participle ที่เราพูดถึงในที่นี้เนี่ยในคนไทยเราก็จะมักจะพูดกันว่าเป็น verb ช่องที่3นะครับจริงๆเราเรียกว่าเป็น past participle Next I will explain you about the function of present perfect tense The first one is about experience Let's look at these examples I've been to London a couple of times Have you ever tried to write your name and address with your left hand The first one is talk about experience. I've been to London a couple of times, right? Okay, and you see the word been. I will explain how to use this word later. The next one is have you ever tried to write your name and address with your left hand? เขาถามว่าอะไรครับคุณเคยลองไหมครับเคยลองพยายามไหมที่จะเขียนไม่ว่าจะเป็นชื่อคุณหรือว่าจะเขียนที่อยู่ด้วยมือซ้ายนั่นหมายความว่าถ้าคุณถนัดมือขวาคุณเคยลองไหมนะครับ This is talk about experience right Recent completed events Let's look at the examples The company has recently opened an office in the UK and my friends have just come back from a week in Spain This is talk about recent completed events Okay you will see the word recently and just okay next about past events present results let's look at the example she's broken her arm in 2 places it means that her arm is still broken now the second one is your flowers haven't arrived it means that your flowers aren't here they were supposed to arrive in the past okay clear next Let's discuss about been and gone. Okay. The first one, John has just gone to the shop. She will be back in about 10 minutes. It means that John hasn't yet returned from the shop. And the second one, John has been to the shop. She bought some cakes. Would you like one? It means that John has returned from the shop. Okay. Let's compare the difference between gone and been okay look at gone เป็นไงครับนักเรียน has gone หมายความว่าไงครับ you can see the explanation right John hasn't yet returned from the shop ก็คือทำไมครับไปแล้วแต่ยังไม่ได้กลับมานั่นเองนะครับต่อมาอันที่สองครับ John has just been to the shop it means that John has returned from the shop หมายความว่าถ้าเราใช้ been has been to the shop หมายความว่าไปที่ช็อปแล้วและตอนนี้เขาก็ได้กลับมาแล้วนั่นเองนะครับ okay in present perfect tense you will see the word since okay I will show you the examples he's been back to the office a few times since he retired they haven't received any junk mail since they moved house okay you can see since he retired and since they moved house right okay this is an explanation of since okay when since introduce an action at a point of time in the past we can use the past simple after since right okay you can see since he retired since he moved house right this is past simple after since next for or since in present perfect tense you will see 2 main words I think for and since That house on the corner has been empty for 3 years. That house on the corner has been empty since 2006. Okay, let's compare and tell me the difference between for and since. Okay, for refers to periods of time, e.g. 3 years, 4 hours, 4 ages, a long time เห็นไหมครับว่าหลัง for เนี่ยเราจะตามด้วยเป็น periods of time ก็คือระยะเวลานะครับมา since refers to a previous point of time. For example, last year, since 1987, since yesterday นะครับจริงๆคือหลัง since เนี่ยก็อาจจะตามด้วยทำไมครับจุดเริ่มต้นของเวลาที่อยู่ในอดีตนั่นเองนะครับ just recently you can see these words in present perfect tense, right? We have just got back from our holidays. We have just seen Susan coming out of the cinema. We often use the present perfect or past perfect with this meaning of just when we refer to a short time before the moment of speaking. Next, yet. Don't wash up that cup. I haven't finished my coffee yet. The second one, haven't you done your homework yet? Let's see how to use yet in these sentences. You can say, haven't finished my coffee yet, and haven't you done your homework yet? Okay, let's get how do we use yet in these sentences. We use yet merely in questions and negative statements to refer to things we intend to do in the future, but which are not done, right? Next, already. Okay, you will see just recently, yet, and already. I've already booked my flight home. I've already spent my salary, and it's 2 weeks before payday. We use already when we want to emphasize that something is done or achieved, often before the expected time. I've already booked my flight home เห็นไหมครับ already booked ไปแล้วก็คือจองไว้แล้วนะครับหรือ already spent my salary ไปแล้วนะครับเรียบร้อยแล้วนะครับ next we will learn about past simple tense form and function. Let's look at form. I lost my mask yesterday. Please look at this sentence. I lost my mask yesterday. I is a subject, right? Lost is a verb. My mask is an object, right? Okay, let's focus on form. About affirmative, subject plus verb to or verb in the past plus object. Negative, subject did not plus verb infinitive. And question, did plus subject plus verb infinitive. And don't forget question mark. Okay? Function. Let's look at the function of past simple tense. Definite time in the past. Okay, let's look the example. Did you watch that film yesterday? When they were young, they hated meat. Next. Single or habitual events or states. As children, we play all kinds of games on the street. They traveled to Italy every summer and always stay in small villages on the coast. Next, we will compare the function of present perfect and past simple. Okay, let's learn together. Please look at this table between present perfect and past simple. For present perfect, it used to talk about unfinished action that started in the past and continued to the present. Please look at the example. I've known Julie for 10 years. It means that now I still know her, right? เห็นไหมครับเนี่ยรู้จัก Julie มาเป็นเวลา10 ปีแล้ว and you can see the word for, right? For the past simple, finished actions เป็น actions ที่ทำไมครับจบไปแล้วเสร็จสิ้นไปแล้ว For example, I knew Julie for 10 years and actually she moved away and we lost touch ก็คือเราเคยรู้จักกันนะตอนนี้ไม่เจอแล้วหายไปแล้วนะครับ Okay, next. For present perfect, a finished action in someone's life when the person is still alive or life experience. Please look at the example. My brother has been to Mexico 3 times. Right? You can see this sentence use been. จำได้ไหมครับ been ใช้ยังไง แล้วก็ใช้ทำไมคือไปแล้วกลับมาแล้วเห็นไหม My brother has been to Mexico 3 times เขาไปเม็กซิโกมาแล้ว3 ครั้งนั่นหมายความว่าทำไมครับเขายังมีชีวิตอยู่แล้วเขาก็มีโอกาสที่จะไปอีกนะครับ Okay about past simple a finished action in someone's life when the person is dead for example my great grandmother went to Mexico 3 times อันนี้เป็นเรื่องเล่าอะครับแค่เล่าว่าเขาเคยไปอะคุณทวดเนี่ยเคยไปเม็กซิโกมาแล้ว3 ครั้งซึ่งตอนนี้คุณทวดอาจจะไม่อยู่แล้วนะครับ Okay next for present perfect a finished action with a result in the present I've lost my keys the result is that I can't get into my house now คือกุญแจหายอะครับตอนนี้เข้าไม่ได้ก็ยังคงหาไม่เจออยู่ but for past simple a finished action with no result in the present I lost my keys yesterday it was terrible now there is no result I got new keys yesterday ก็คือแค่เล่าให้ฟังเฉยๆว่าเมื่อวานทำหายนะครับตอนนี้ไม่มีแล้วนะครับต่อมาfor present perfect with an unfinished time word this week this month today I've seen John this week for past simple with a finished time word last week last month yesterday for example I saw John last week okay next let's practice present perfect or past simple okay I will show you the functions and match between PP or PS okay you will use PP or PS PP stand for present perfect and PS stand for past simple I will give you around 2 minutes to do this exercise okay Okay, student, it's time to check the answer. Okay, 1. To show that something began or was completed in the past. PP or PS? PP or PS? So let's look at the answer. PS, right? Past simple. Next, to show that an activity is recently completed. PP or PS? Yes, PP, present perfect. Okay, 3. When we use time expressions in the past, e.g. last week, last month, yesterday. Let's get PP or PS. PS, right? PS, past simple. Next, to show that an activity changes over time. PP or PS? PP or PS? The answer is PP, present perfect. Okay, let's move to next exercise. Directions. Match the sentences A to D with their functions number 1 to 4. Okay, I will show you these functions from the last slide, right? To show that something began or was completed in the past. To show that an activity is recently completed. When we use the time expressions in the past, to show that an activity changes over time. Okay? And I will show you 4 sentences. Nikki and John have just come back from a week in Spain. I didn't see the play yesterday. You have grown since the last time I saw you. And when they were young, they hated meat. Okay? Let's do this exercise. I will give you 2 minutes to do this exercise. It's time to check the answer together. Okay? I will show you the answer. Okay, right? When they were young, they hated meat. We match with number 1 to show that something began or was completed in the past, right? Okay, for number 2, A, B, C. Tell me. Number 2. A, very good. Nikki and John have just come back from a week in Spain. Okay, we match with 2 to show that an activity is recently completed. Next, number 3, B or C? B or C? The correct answer is B. I didn't see the play yesterday. When we use the time expressions in the past, last week, yesterday, right? Okay? And number 4, this is the answer of number 4. C. You have grown since the last time I saw you to show that an activity changes over time. Okay, who got 4? Show your hand, please. Very good. Okay. Okay, one more exercise. Directions. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. Use the past simple or the present perfect simple. Okay? I will give you 2 minutes to do this exercise. Okay? Start. None? Can I show you the answer? Sure? Okay. Now, let's check the answer together. Number one, ... you ever ... such an unbelievable story. The correct answer, have you ever heard such an unbelievable story? เป็นเรื่องที่น่าเหลือเชื่อนั่นเองนะครับ Two, when I was a child, I lived in England for 2 years. Three, he ... me a beautiful gift for my birthday. The correct answer is he bought me a beautiful gift for my birthday. 4. I'm so excited to have a dog. I ... one. Please tell me the correct answer of number 4. I'm so excited to have a dog. I have always wanted one. And number 5. How long ... she ... about this problem? The correct answer is, how long has she known about this problem? Okay, who got 5? Show your hand, please. Wow, excellent. Okay, it's time to wrap up what we learned today. Present and past tense. Okay, form. Subject plus have had plus past participle. This is the form of present perfect tense, right? Subject plus verb to. This is the form of past simple tense, right? Okay, I will show you some conclusion. For present perfect, to talk about experiences in our life up to now, but we don't say when they happened. But for past simple, to give more information about an experience when something happened in the past. Okay, and before ending the lesson, I have something to tell you. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Students, I think it's time to say goodbye. Hope you enjoy my class and see you next time. Bye bye.
ผลิตรายการโดยสำนักงานคณะกรรมการการศึกษาขั้นพื้นฐาน